Dot. Dash, 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 dash.
All right, I just need to get water. Let me get water, and then we'll get started here. Welcome in, everyone, on another fine Saturday. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Cthulhu foughten to everyone. Sorry I missed the stream on Thursday. I did have a work meeting that was going to fall right in the middle of stream time. And
Happy
it
Sunday.
just happens that way sometimes, fellas. I'm sorry about that. And I didn't want to change the time I was going to stream either because like nobody's going to show up if I stream at a randomly different time. So, you know, it just made more sense to cancel the stream. For a Saturday, it's a pretty good Sunday. Did I say Saturday? Okay, Sunday. I meant Sunday. I meant Sunday. I meant Sunday. Stop it, chat. I get it. I get it, chat. Thank you. Husky, I hear your Try Hack Me room was released, and by hear that, I mean I'm reading it in the chat. I have not looked at it yet. I haven't looked at it yet, but if people are enjoying it, then I'm glad to hear that. Night of Dark with the 11-month re-indoctrination. Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back, my friend. Interpreter Session with the 6 months of Bezos indoctrination. Welcome back, my friend.
What are you doing,
What am I doing?
Bro?
What am I doing? We're
Him
just getting
convinced
started. I'm
electronics
just
rather
talking.
than Smoke.
I'm talking to the chat. Fucking chat is already uppity today. You know, chat, you're gonna have to take it down a notch. Chat is already up to some stuff. They're up. Chat is rowdy today. Husky Axe is beating people up like you wouldn't believe at that room. Look, I mean, I guess we could try it today, but I don't know if I'm feeling getting my balls busted today, fellas. I don't know if I'm feeling like getting my balls busted in front of everybody today. I mean, today just might not be the day for getting my balls busted. I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't enjoy a challenge now and then. I just think that today maybe today isn't the day. Yeah. Today specifically, maybe not the day. For various reasons, I don't know if I'm feeling like putting on the testicular torsion today. Like, wait until I don't need you guys to figure it out for me. I just don't know if I'm feeling like getting bent over on this particular day. Like on this particular day, I'm not confident that it's gonna go well. Yeah, maybe that's more of a Cthulhu Thursday thing. I think maybe a Cthulhu Thursday Funday, like today. Like, I do hard boxes on Sunday now and then, and I'm not against doing the hard boxes, obviously. I certainly do want to do Husky's box. And I'm not gonna, I don't need anyone to like do the box ahead of time so that they know how to do it and all that stuff. I don't need any of that. What today, specifically, for reasons I'm not gonna go into, I'm not sure that this is a good time. This is a good time to do Husky's box. But I would, well, let's mark it down for Thursday, okay? Let's mark it down for Thursday. How's that? Cthulhu Thursday. We'll do it on Thursday. How's that? Is that are we in agreement on that? Okay, cool. Excellent. I'm glad that we got past that. Excellent. So we'll do, what's it called, Husky? Hang on a second. It's gonna be in the recently released boxes, right? Oh, here it is. Takedown. Okay, it's called Takedown. Okay, let's click on this. Ooh, Insane. I think is this only the third Insane rated box? I know Osiris is insane. Osiris is insane. Theseus is insane. And this is insane. Those are the only insane boxes that I'm aware of. Like, there's only a few insane boxes on this platform. Now, is it Linux or Windows? It's got to be Linux. There's no way that it's got to be Linux, right? Got to be Linux. I'm going to assume Linux. Not Wahid, welcome in. It's pretty tough. Definitely has me stuff. Well, if it's insane rated, I'm sure it's quite tough. I am sure it's quite tough. Did O'Day root it yet? Apparently not. O'Day having an off day, as it turns out. Do takedown. I'm gonna do it on Thursday. We're gonna do it on Thursday, okay? We're not gonna do we could do some hack the box, we could do some try hack me. I just don't want my balls busted today. I'm on stream, just looking to have a good time and unwind a little bit. I don't want to tear my hair out. I'm not interested in tearing my hair out over this today. But we certainly will. We certainly will get into Husky hacks. What's wrong with your microphone? Nothing. Is there anything wrong? Is there anything wrong with my microphone, chat? Is there anything wrong? The mic sounds fine. Okay, everyone says it's fine. That sounds like a you problem. Nesta Makunen sounds like a you problem. I don't know. What are we doing today? Let's do some. Let's do a poll. All right, get your votes in. Get your votes in. I mean, I'm fine with taking on a little bit of a challenge. Again, I don't want to say that no challenges are allowed. It's just today, today specifically, I don't think I'm gonna be. I don't think I have the. I don't know if I'm up for taking on such an insane ranked try hack me room on this particular day. Because I remember how much of a ballbuster Osiris was. Gambit with the 11 months, welcome back. Ominous with the 8 months, welcome back to you indeed. New Pixel Perfect and Crooklyn, thank you for the follows. Jifferan with the 69, nice. Tig old biddies. I'm doing try hack me red team path, and I really enjoy learning new things like Windows persistence. You do all that stuff on a daily basis. That's really cool. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's really cool learning that stuff. All the different options that are available to you. All the different options that are available to you on a given assessment is really, really cool to actually learn. Windows has many persistence methods that are. Looks like Proving Grounds was selected today. Proving Grounds was selected, so let's load up Proving Grounds then. Crooklyn, my goodness, you just follow and post in chat for the first time. And then you subscribe. You're out of control, my man. You're out of control. That's so kind of you. Welcome to the All Has Red Team, my friend. Remember, some people in chat may call us a cult. We are not a cult. We are merely a very passionate club of cephalopod enthusiasts. Okay? It's next link. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's good to see you. He died choking on a McChicken sandwich. Proving Grounds. All the monies. I don't require your monies, but I'm always appreciative of those who choose to contribute to the stream. I'm always very appreciative. Is this the Cthulhu? It is. It is, Gyro, but we are a club. For legal reasons, we are not allowed to call it a cult. We are just a very passionate club of cephalopod enthusiasts. Okay, offensive. This one. Gotta get my password. Gotta get logged in to Proving Grounds. Okay, like why do they think every time you log in they have to play a video? What's going on, OPSEC? What's happening? Why do you feel like I have to see a video every single time you log me in? It's madness. Okay. Let's bop you guys over to this. Let's open this up. All right, which one are we doing? They need to explain the new layout. Yeah, that's very true. You know what? I'm so hyped for God of War that I played through the previous God of War. I just speed ran it yesterday and fought all the Valkyries again. And it turns out on New Game Plus they're even fucking harder. So that was a good time. Jin 3. Wait, which one? All right. We'll put Jin 3 on there. We'll put all the intermediates on there. Assertion 101. DC-4. DC-9, BTR Sys 2.1. And there we go. Get your votes in, kids. Error reaching Twitch's API servers. That's weird. I guess Nightbot's having a hard time today. You're not the CMD isn't going to work anymore. Besides, it was question mark CMD. Oh, you're talking about Twitch's API bot. Twitch's API, you mean? Yeah, that's not. You're not talking to Twitch with the exclamation points. You're talking to Nightbot. Owen Codes with the 100 Tiggle biddies. Well, thank you so much, my friend. Guy Rowe and John Pantone. Thanks for the follows. We have no more information about the boxes. They're Linux machines. Jin 3 is rated hard, as you can see. The rest are rated intermediate. They are Linux machines, though. That's all the information you get. Is Proving Grounds required to purchase a subscription and make an account? No. Proving Grounds play is free. Proving Grounds Practice is a paid subscription. But Proving Grounds Play is free. Well, it looks like DC-4 is going to win. It's a standout, which indicates to me that you guys know that this is going to be a ball buster, but that's okay. Oh my god, I did it again. I did the thing. Okay, we have to... Let me start up... Oh boy, I'm going to have 3 virtual machines running at once. Wait, did Hey Listen not go off? Why didn't Hey Listen go off? Did Hey Listen go off and I just didn't hear it?
Hey, listen!
Oh, there it is. There's Hey Listen. I don't know why particular DUs didn't go off. It looks like it's working. That's strange. Okay, we gotta start up. I gotta start up my VM. I now have 3 VMs running at once. That's good.
Hey, listen!
Oh, maybe it's just a delayed Hey Listen. It was just delayed for some reason. Okay, so there we are. We're in the stream. We're in here. Let's go ahead and connect to the Proving Grounds. Connect to the VPN here. Okay. And is it going to open to the correct size? Let's find out. Oh, it did open to the correct size. Excellent. All right. Oh, thank you for the bless yous. I appreciate it. All right, let's start the box now. It was DC-4, correct? All right, we're connecting. No marbles today? No, we can do marbles. Well, in fact, let's do some marbles while the box spins up. It'll take a second for the box to spin up. You guys seem to like the marbles more than Stream Raiders. I don't want to do both, is the thing. Both is a bit much. Erase. Let's hit random. Marble Centauri. All right. It's only for the glory today, friends. In this completely unrealistic arena in which we are playing, we are racing marbles like very alarmingly close to the sun. These marbles should be on fire, my friend. This is completely unrealistic. Why do you enjoy this game, chat? Why do you enjoy this game? By the way, if you enjoy exclamation point play. This is a completely unrealistic game. We cannot possibly be this close to the sun. And not have the marbles be on fire. Okay? The marbles are on fire. New membership for the top user without one? Oh, okay. Well, if someone wants to donate stuff, I don't have anything to give away today. But if somebody wants to donate stuff to give away, I'm more than happy to facilitate that. Odifex, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu foughten to you, my friend. Good to have you. Exclamation point play. If you've never played marbles, it's just this dumb thing we do on the stream while we're waiting for like scans to run and so on. So, all right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. All right, we're off. Wait a minute. Why can't I move? Why can I not move? There we go. We can move. Okay, it's happening. Oreo Bite is out ahead. Out ahead, followed by Mr. Dante. We're going, but this is a completely unrealistic. This is not how the planets look. Okay, all right. We're coming up on Earth. Okay. Jupiter is very large. Larger than the sun, but it's okay. Oreo Bite widening his lead. Mr. Dante fumbling on that obstacle. He's coming in. He's flying over Mexico right now. Oh my god. C2. Oh, F's in the chat for all of our lost comrades. Oreo Bite, though, not losing any steam whatsoever. He's coming around to Arnold's, to Marbles. He waves hi to Elon Musk. He's coming around. He's coming around. Oh, but he's getting caught up on by Ginja Ninja. Oh, no! Crooklyn. Crooklyn is out ahead, is out in first. But we still have some ways to... What the fuck? Oh, it's Jupiter. Okay. Ginja Ninja now is out ahead. Coming in hot. I can't even move fast enough. He's moving faster even than me. Crooklyn. Oreo Bite is a foregone conclusion. He's out of there. Ginja Ninja and Crooklyn are in a dead heat right now. In a dead heat. How are they going uphill? This is space. There is no uphill, I remind myself. Okay. Are they going to make the jump? Who is going to make the jump? Apparently Crooklyn and Ginja Ninja are going to make it no problem. But Geobur has fallen in space, which definitely makes sense. He's coming in. He's coming like a Ginja Ninja, Crooklyn, and Oreo Bite. It's anybody's game. Anybody's game, especially Crooklyn's, because he's catching up. Beer Force. Oh, F's in the chat. Another fallen comrade. Age of Music taking his time through the solar system. He's seeing the sights. The scenic route. All right, we're coming up to Uranus. No jokes here. That's just what the planet is called. I'm surprised we don't have Buttstab in here leading the charge to Uranus. Very surprised. Do we have Buttstab in chat today? Is Buttstab in here today? Because if so, where is his marble? I am concerned. Oh man. They're just missing these obstacles that could ricochet them off the track. Crooklyn and get it's still. Oh, Crooklyn! Oh, he face plant. Oh my God, it's a bloodbath. Husky hacks joining the bloodbath. Ginja Ninja now with no competition.
Must hunt.
Finishing at Neptune or Uranus. We stop at Uranus for some reason. God, everyone is off. Oh, a final obstacle before they reach the end. Ginja, but wait, Crooklyn won? Wait, Crooklyn won. Where is Ginja Ninja? Why are you, Ginja, why are you not on the leaderboard? Ginja was a ghost? Oh, the track record. Oh, I guess that makes sense. But Crooklyn almost beat the track record. It was close then. Oh, Crooklyn left? Oh, okay. All right. Well, Crooklyn coming in first. Well done. Okay, I'll take it. You should take it. You win plenty of points for that. I don't know what the points mean, but who cares? Why am I pink? I think it's because you're a mod. I think the mods are in pink. Or apparently not, because why are you pink? I don't know. Why are you pink? Dude, you guys know as much about marbles as I do. Only 14 finishers. Everyone else flung themselves to their death. Yeah, apparently Helen of Tor bought the pink name DLC. Okay, all right. Let's get started. Let's hack something. All right, we can ping the machine. Let's go into Proving Grounds. It was DC-4, right? Did I do DC-4? Wait a minute. Did I do DC-4? No, I must have made the... That's weird. Maybe I made the directory another time and just never actually did the box. All right. Start with ye old nmap scan.
A hunter must hunt.
All right. Shin Ryzen bringing Working in Logic into the cult. Welcome, Working in Logic. It's good to have you. Welcome to the All Has Red team, my friend. Zero Kieran with the 12-month re-indoctrination. Welcome back. And Odifex, thank you for the follow.
Listen.
What? What did I do now? Oh, yeah, the box name. Thank you. Why do I keep doing this? I make this mistake every single day. Streamlabs, for whatever reason, buffers all of my key presses. So if I just hold down the arrow keys, it keeps going. Okay. Pink gray equals sub, pink equals mod. But Maticus Maximus is a mod. Maticus is a mod. Okay. We have 22 and 80. We have Nginx. OpenSSH 7.4. Let's start with, let's do an nmap tac as well. Do some of that while we look at the webpage. Green equals mod and pink equals... Okay, so pink is a founder. Okay, yeah, that would make more sense. Helen of Tor is a founder. I love how your terminal looks. Hey, thanks, man. I do make it look nice for the stream. Let's turn that off. Admin Information Systems Login. Well, I definitely have not done this box because I do not recognize this. So let's view the page source. Looks like a pretty straightforward login prompt here. Let's start GoBuster. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Let's look at robots.txt. I don't think, yeah, it wasn't found by nmap. We do have the login.php that we can see being invoked here. Admin. We can try some admin password. Admin or 1 equals 1. Some simple SQL injection. Nothing. So we don't get any response whatsoever. So root. We can try root. So nothing there. We could certainly try SQL map as well. I got burned last stream because I didn't try SQL map on a login prompt. So we'll just do it here. Let's start burp. Ominous bringing Mark X5 into the cult. Welcome, Mark X5. Thank you so much, Ominous. It's so kind of you. Thinking Errol. Thank you for the follow. Cthulhu fought into you, my friend. Wait, who won marbles? It was it Crooked? It was, wait, what was it? What was the name again? Crooked K? Crooklyn. There you go. Crooklyn. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not as used to seeing that name in the chat. Let's start burp. I love Rocco. Well, you say you take all the spicy kisses now, but I don't know. He does it a lot. He definitely has a way of giving you those spicy kisses. I can get you into a lot of trouble thinking, Errol. I shouldn't do much of it. Snatch, no. Okay, I have not seen Snatch. That makes sense. Thank you for the clarification. Okay, so we have burp listening now. Let's see if we can capture a login prompt. Admin password. Oh, right. User options. What am I doing? Proxy options. I don't know. I'm all out of sorts today, fellas. Okay. All right. So it should work now. There it goes. Connection refused. So we don't get a result. Why are we getting connection refused? Oh, the socks proxy again. Every time with the damn socks proxy. What is it? Wait, is it proxy options? It's project options. It's in connections. Configured within user options, connections. Turn off the socks proxy. There we go. Let's just clear the history. There we go. Okay. So we post to login.php. What response do we get here? We get a 302 found. We get system tools. But it redirects us to index.php, which is this. But it says system tools. Very strange. Very, very strange. Foxy Proxy been acting up for me also. It's not Foxy Proxy. It's the fact that Burp, Foxy Proxy expects Burp to be on a different port than it actually is. Wants to know, you love Tmux, but I want to know how you deal with Tmux copying problems. I try to switch to Tmux from Terminator by watching you, and I try to copy something from Tmux Panes. They copy other... Oh, Tmux copy paste problems. Okay, when you they copy other terminals text and so many others problems, how do you deal with that? Well, I don't have any problems with like selecting and copy pasting. I will say that if you have the mouse options turned on, command.php. Well, there's something at command.php. We probably want to get to command.php is my guess. If you have the mouse options turned on, like, let's take a look at it really quickly. There's an option in here. I don't know if you have this turned on or not, but... Here we go. Mouse mode enabled. If you have this enabled, as you can see, it's commented out, so it's not enabled for me. But if this is turned on, it will allow you to click on different panes to like activate them, and it will allow you to use a mouse with Tmux. But if for some reason breaks all the copy and pasting. I don't know why. Yeah, mouse mode just breaks all of copy and pasting. I don't know why, but that's always been the case. So command.php, let's do SQL map. Let's go ahead and let's go back to burp. Request, copy to file. Login.request. Save. SQL map, tac r, login.request. Tac batch, tac level equals 5, tac risk equals 3. See if there's any kind of SQL injection here. I got burned last time for not testing for this kind of crap, so we're gonna do it this time for sure. There's nothing wrong with using Terminator and not Tmux. Tmux is just what I prefer. Terminator might well be better. Who knows? Okay. What else do I want to do? What else? GoBuster found that command.php. Oh, it's called System Tools here. That's why it says System Tools there. That's the title. Gotcha. System Tools command. It's giving a 302 found to index.php. Well, there just is nothing to look at here unless there's another port. I do not see any other ports open. I see 22 and 80. I don't see any other ports, though. Do you know if there's a way to automate Tmux, like have it scripted to run when you start a new session, it opens and names the windows you use? I wouldn't be surprised if that was possible. I'm quite sure that's possible. But I don't know if it's built into... I don't know if it's built in. It might be. My mouse mode is on, so if I disable mouse mode, they will not copy other terminals' text. Is that right? Yeah, it should be right. Yeah. I find that when mouse mode is turned on, all copy and pasting is fucked up. I don't know why. It's always been that way. That's why I don't use it in mouse mode. Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot to look at here, fellas. So, if there's no SQL injection, I guess we can also try a simple brute force. But if we're gonna brute force, I guess the fail message would be, we have run command in here. This definitely seems like what we want. You need to be logged in to use this system. So it seems like we do need to gain access to this. Can you have Hydra, like, can you Hydra to, so when you use Hydra with a post request, are there any subdomains? There aren't any domains, as far as I can tell. There aren't any domains. So if you use Hydra, can you, when you use Hydra, you have to specify, like, what a failure looks like? Can you specify what a success looks like instead of a failure? Like, we don't want... In this case, a success would have command in the response. Hydra post request success. Yeah, so normally you have to add this string at the end, which indicates what is contained in a failure. Can you indicate what a success looks like instead, I wonder? My syntax is working. The only issue is that the page, even when successfully accessed with the username and password, stayed on the same page. I edited my success string to look for 302 rather... Okay, so you can actually specify a success. Okay, cool. Let's do Hydra then. Hydra. TAC L. Admin. TAC P. Yeah, you put S6. Thank you, Chibi Hyrule. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't... I've never used Hydra for that. The Hydra syntax is annoying. We'll put it that way. Hate Handles, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to your viewers. Take firm hold of your gognoggles, everybody. Everyone take firm hold of your gognoggles. Hate Handles has entered the chat. Okay, wait. What was I doing? Passwords. Let's do, is there like a common.txt, I think? Common credentials. We can do best 1050.txt, I guess. We can start there. I'm only picking this arbitrarily. I just want to see if it works first. Okay, so it's going to be... Okay, so Hydra is very particular about its syntax. We put in the password, then we put the URL. And it doesn't want HTTP first. It just wants this. And we're going to be sending it to login.php. We don't want to look at command.php. We want to look at a post to login.php. See, I didn't set my scope. And so now all of my Google search and Firefox's telemetry is in burp now. Login.php, and then that's the data. Okay, login.php, and then it's going to be HTTP post form. And now we need the string. So the string is going to be... Oh, it's not going to be login.php. It's going to... The login.php goes here. Login.php, colon, and then the post data. Okay. And we have to put caret pass caret. That's where it's going to put the password. This is where it's going to put the username. Caret user caret. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. And then we have to put s equals command. I don't know if it's case sensitive, but we'll. It was capitalized in the. It was capitalized in here. I'm not gonna look for it. It was capitalized. I know for a fact. Let's try that. God damn it. Optional parameter, is it is this slash? Like that? Okay, at least it accepted that. Let's see if it works. Not 302. It redirects us on failure as well. It redirects on fail. Like the response we got here was a 302. It redirects on both success and failure, I think. It's just a different location. And that, okay, well, I guess that shitty password. I was just looking for a relatively short one so I could tell if Hydra was working properly, but it looks like we have cracked the password. I don't usually go straight to brute forcing, but in this case, Proving Grounds is more prone to brute forcing than most than the other platforms. Okay, so we have admin and happy. Did I type it wrong? Admin, happy. Here we go. You're currently logged in. What? What are you doing?
A hunter must
Back
hunt.
here? Hi, honey. Hey, come over here. Yes. Come over here. Yes. Show your beans. Oh. Beautiful three-colored cat. Got two of them? Yeah, she's a calico. Long cat. She very long. Look how long she is. She very long. Okay, go ahead. Go puke in the other room. Like you did right before the stream. Right before the stream, I feed her, and then I hear her puke. Like, from in here, I heard her puke, and I had to clean it up before the stream. So you just go do that again, and I'll clean it up after the stream this time. You scamp. Alright, back to the box. My little one says your cat is super cute. Oh yeah, she definitely is. She's the sweetest animal who's ever lived. She certainly is. Your little one is definitely correct about that. Run command. List files. Okay. Disk usage. And disk free. Okay. So my guess is it says you have selected, and then it lists the command here. I'm guessing that this is just a simple command injection. Vulnerability. Post to command.php. Yeah, we see radio. And then submit equals run. Okay, let's send this to repeater. Let's play around with this a little bit. Let's try ls-tac-l. Perhaps we can cat login.php. We have to URL encode it. That's why we can't. This space has to be a plus sign. And it does cat it out for us. So we do have a very simple command injection, I suppose. Does she like to wake up at 3 a.m.? Well, last night, she insisted upon cuddling with me all night. She would not tolerate, like, I would roll over, and she would immediately wake up, get up, and move to the other side, and then demand to be let back under the covers so that she could be the little spoon again. She does that. She did that literally constantly last night. But she's been very sweet this morning, so she's very sweet all the time. So I'm not gonna complain about her behavior. She's chonky from all the fancy feasts. She did not get fancy feasts today. She had science diet today. Spoiled? Oh, she's definitely spoiled. That is definitely the case. Okay, so we do have that we do have simple command execution here, so we can use our this is my IP address down here. Okay, we can select this simple bash reverse shell that we often use. Paste this one in here. We highlight this. We control U to URL encode. We can capture a reverse shell with netcat. And there we go.
Hackerman.
I'm in. Alright, we did it, boys. Is she still using the free cat tower you yoinked a while back? Oh yeah, she definitely does. She particularly likes to use it when I'm playing video games or watching TV, like on the actual TV in the other room. She likes to sit in the cat tower, just because it's nearby. Yeah, you are what you eat. The cat is chonky sign. She's not chonky. She's very trim. She's very trim. She's a size 0. Maybe not a size 00, but a size 0. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is look for credentials. How is this login.php working? It looks quite simple. If username equals admin and password equals happy. So I see it. So what's interesting here is this. I wonder, is there a way to do type confusion? I wonder if there's a way to do type confusion. Send a repeater. And what's it look like if we get... Oh, maybe it's not responding because it's only single-threaded. It looks like it's only single-threaded. Type junk. So, yeah. So, in PHP, there's something called type confusion, which happens when you only use these double equals. When you use these double equals, PHP tries to do an implicit type conversion. Like, in this case, I bet you we could use... What? She's just yelling. Now she's she's in the other room just yelling. I bet you, for example, that we can log in with... Let's exit out of here, actually. Let's exit out of here, just because the application appears to be single-threaded. So, in order to actually interact with it, I'm actually curious... Yeah, we get a timeout because, yeah, it's single-threaded. So we get a 200 OK, actually. We get a 200 OK if we submit password equals happy. What if we submit password equals happy in hex? We can go to CyberChef. I'm just demonstrating this. It's not necessary, obviously. I just want to demonstrate this because I think type confusion will work here.
A hunter must
Crooklyn,
hunt.
thank you so much for being here, my friend. Have a good day. I'll be back on Tuesday. Let's go to 2 hex. Delimiter is... Okay, happy. So if we put this in... Like, if we put a different password, just nothing, we get, oh, we are actually currently logged in. What the fuck? Oh, I guess we have to log out. We have a session. So let's log out. There we go. All right, we're logged out. Let's send this. It still says we're currently logged in. What the F? What the F, David Blaine? Yeah, it looks like the cookie maybe. Yeah, I didn't even put happy there. This application is very simple. I might just have to delete the cookie from my browser, yeah. I just put admin, and it logs me in. So it doesn't clear the session. So we can inspect, storage. We'll leave the cookie in there. That's fine. It's just not... The application does not clear the session. So we can just remove this cookie from here. Okay, so now it gives us a 302 found. This is the correct behavior. But if we just put if we put happy and hex here, okay, let me do, so let's do PHP. Is attack A for interactive? Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll do $pass equals happy. I just want to demonstrate this. Okay. So if we do a conditional, $pass equals happy. Oh, I didn't close the... Oh, come on. There we go. Let's do it again, but do it properly this time. Unexpected single quoted string. Oh, maybe it wants a double quoted string. I thought PHP was tolerant of that. How do I get a conditional? How do I get a conditional here? Am I doing this wrong somehow? I thought it would say true or false. If $... I'm trying to demonstrate type confusion. I can't. I'm getting stymied. I'm getting stymied by PHP syntax. We're only doing this just for brain wrinkles. We don't need... I'm getting kind of stymied by PHP syntax here. I apologize. Oh, pass. Okay. So if pass equals... If we change to something else, we don't get anything. Okay. Can we do else? Do an else statement? Yeah, there's else. Okay, else. I'm just trying to make this clear so you can see. I forgot the semicolon. There we go. Okay, so we got it working now. PHP has such weird syntax, but there we go. So you see we're using the double equals here. If we use like hex, if we do, let's do this. Let's go back to CyberChef. Let's do no delimiter. Is it 0x and then that? We get false. Isn't it 1 equal sign? No. If for a conditional, it needs to be 2 equal signs. But I'm getting this wrong somehow. Like, what I'm trying to demonstrate is that PHP should say that this is actually equal to this. Even though this pass is a string, happy. If you just submit the same string in hex, PHP will actually say that it's true. Well, actually, that's because you're using the double equal signs. I'm clearly doing it wrong. How does PHP represent hexadecimal? Maybe it needs to not be a string. Maybe it needs to not be a string. Nope, it still gives me the false. Yeah, that is correct. 1 equal sign is assignment, as in you're saying that $pass equals happy, like you're assigning this value to this. Double equals is a conditional, like it's a loose comparison between these two, and 3 equal signs is a strict comparison. PHP is quite weird, yes. But the thing is that PHP will actually try and... Let's see if I can get a type juggling example up here. Because, like many scripting languages, PHP does not require you to specify the type of a variable when you generate it, or when you declare it. So when you compare two values in PHP using 2 equal signs or a loose comparison, PHP will try to make them equal by converting them. Just so without the 0x. Let's try that. We still get false. I'm doing it wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm probably messing up how PHP wants to represent hex. No semicolon at the end of the if statement, curly brace? I don't think there should be a semicolon there. Should there be a semicolon there? I don't think there should be a semicolon there. No, there shouldn't be. It's working properly. I'm trying to show you that if you compare a string to its value in hex, PHP should actually say that it's true. It could be that this is like the more recent version of PHP that doesn't do that. Or that it's a little bit, it still has type juggling, but it's a little bit harder to trigger. Okay, how PHP compares values. So, like, let's say in PHP you compare the integer 7 to the string 7, right? So, let's say you compare the integer 7 to the string 7. That's a good way of illustrating it. Oh, whoops. Okay, so... Okay, let's do the if statement again. Okay. This is a better way of illustrating it. Again, this is not necessary to completing the box. I'm just trying to demonstrate this kind of obscure vulnerability. So keep in mind, we're comparing the string 7. Is it comparing as a string or an integer? That's the thing. It's doing both. It's trying to do both. Look, it says true. It says true. It says the string 7 is equal to the integer 7. PHP is trying to convert these values to find out if they're equal, despite the fact that they're different object types. This is a string, and this is an integer. Those are different objects. Now, if you wanted that to not be the case, you would have to add another equal sign. If you add another equal sign, PHP will tell that this is not a this is a string. That in order for this to be true, both must be the same object type. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, fellas? So what's happening, the reason this is interesting is because 2 equal signs are used here. Now, I think that... So sometimes this leads to type juggling vulnerabilities. Like, maybe you could put password equals true or something. Which is always going to be true. Right? That's always... Like password equals... We could do equals equals. How do you represent true? There you go. Capital T true. Do you see how with the double equal signs you can just put true, and then the comparison succeeds. That doesn't work though, because I think it's getting converted to a string. So this becomes the string true. In this particular case, I think this is actually converting it to a string. Yeah, it's true because the string isn't empty. It would be false if the string was empty. Like if you... In this case, I think it's getting converted to a string, so we can't do type conversion. I think this is converting it to a string. Does that make sense? So if it's a string, we're not going to be able to get PHP to say that this string is equal to a completely different string. You have to juggle the type. That's why it's called type confusion. You have to, but with true, we're supplying not a string, we're supplying a boolean. We're supplying a boolean there. Anyway, this doesn't matter. This is just irrelevant. I'll move on now. I just thought that was interesting. Okay. Could you try removing the location header from the response? It still won't allow us. We don't have if you don't have a session, it won't allow you to actually execute the commands. Even if you remove the header and you got to the page, you still couldn't execute the commands. I already checked that. It was clear from the response. Let's do Python 3. Control Z, STTY, raw minus echo. Rows 41, columns 137. Okay, cool. All right. So we are... there are no credentials to find. The credentials are just hard-coded in login.php, so there's nothing there. Let's do a sudo tech-l. We don't have any password for www.data. Let's check the home directory. Check what groups we're in. We're in www.data. Cat, Etsy, pass WD, grep SH. We've got Jim, Sam, and Charles. God's sake, I missed 1 hour 30 of the stream. Oh, that's okay. You're here. Look out on the bright side. You're here for the last 1 hour and 30 of the stream. Ekichiro. Hate handles. Thank you again for the raid. Rolly the Zergling, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back, my friend. Coco with 20 months. Welcome back, my friend. Poralajan, thanks for the follow, my friend. Whew. Okay. Do we want to do marbles before I proceed? I think I can proceed a little further. Let's see. I'm not sure which. Let's look. Let's see if we can read all these directories. Let's see if there's anything in any of them. We'll do marbles in a minute. I know you guys love your marbles. Well, we have a test.sh owned by Jim and writable by us, so that's interesting. We also see local.txt is world readable, so we can just cat local.txt here. All right, we've got local.txt. FBI, open up! Jesus, God damn that. Every time it gets me. You got me, fantasy. The FBI is at my door. They're coming for me. Okay, we submitted local.txt. Oh god, what just happened? Where did my stuff go? NordVPN, no. Stop. NordVPN is insisting. NordVPN is absolutely insisting upon itself right now. Nord, I'm gonna need you to chill. What the hell is going on? Okay, we need to kill NordVPN because NordVPN is absolutely insisting. It's not. This stream is definitely not sponsored by NordVPN. Okay. I'm not even using it right now. It's just insisting that I update it immediately. It minimized all my stuff and brought up a window saying update your shit. I was using ExpressVPN until a few months ago. And then I switched because I saw that ExpressVPN was sponsoring a content creator I do not like. Is that an official wallpaper? What would an official wallpaper be? What do you mean an official wall? No, it's fan art. It's just fan art of Elden Ring. It's Radon from Elden Ring. I just thought it was cool, so I made it one of several cycling backgrounds. Like on my ultra-wide monitor over on the where Streamlabs is running, which you guys can't see, there's another similar artwork with Rani instead of Radon. All of my backgrounds are Elden Ring or Bloodborne related. Okay. Is that fan art? It's not fan art from the box. What theme are you using for Kali? This is KDE, and I'm using Cool Retro Term as my terminal. You guys want to do some quick marbles? Let's do some quick marbles again. You wore me down. Let's do some marbles. Random track. Oh, we're going in hot now. We're going in hot. Who knows what we're gonna get? Oh my god, what am I looking at? What is this cell shaded? What the fuck? Why is everything cell shaded? Alright, exclamation point play. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing except for your pride. Except for possibly your pride, but there is so much glory to be won. There is so much glory to be won on, like, apparently Borderlands, the marbles thing. Streamlabs has a collab cam now. We can both stream and display each other on the streams while we play Myst. Tibbs really wants to play. I don't know if I can remember those puzzles, dude. Like, the thing is that Myst's puzzles are ridiculously obtuse. And I haven't played through Myst in a long-ass time, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to remember how it goes down. I'm totally willing to do it, but Myst's puzzles are ridiculously obtuse. They're really hard, They're really, really hard. That's what I'm gonna say. Hard is what, like, almost impossible in some cases. I'll induct the top. Excellent. Shin Ryzen will gift you a subscription very kindly. It's Pragma. It is Pragma. That is true, Jifram. This is Pragma. They make HTTP Hack the Box boxes look like Proving Grit. They do, actually. It's just how they're not hard to solve. Like, if you know the solution, they're just really, 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 really obtuse. Like, it's like, I remember the first time I ever played Myst, I was stuck for like hours and hours because I didn't see that the corner of this one screen had a teeny tiny little button in it. There's a teeny tiny little button in the corner of the screen right at the beginning. And if you don't see it, you'll be stuck forever because you have to click that button. And that was one of the easier puzzles. All right, let's do it. Let's start it. I love Myst, but it's a lot. All right, let's do it. We're off to the races. We begin. The battle begins. Why is this here if nobody gets inside of it? We just bypass it completely. Okay. Oh, we're going back up. Oh my god. In defiance of all logic, we're going back up. Who knows? Oh my god, Clayhax. Clayhax. Oh my god, Clayhax just flew through that. He is off to the races. Oh, but this is the first big obstacle. Is Clayhax gonna make it through? Oh my god, masterfully. This man is out of control. Clayhax. A rising star in the marble racing industry. Mr. Dante, look, there seems to be some confusion at the top here. Some confusion at the top of this. Oh, but Clayhax breaks out of it. Of course, we expect that now. But he's followed closely by I Love Shell and Who Is Sin. Over on the other side, we have Archon, Shadow, and Oreo Bite. It's a dead heat, essentially. All right, they're going down to the big drains. Going around and around and around. Clayhax has a nice lead out in the front now. But who will make it down the drain the fastest? We see this many times, that people get stuck in the drain. Clayhax makes it out of the drain early. Closely followed by Who Is Sin, Etsy Sec, and I Love Shell, I think. Archon, Shadow, and Oreo Bite on the other side. Okay, big obstacle here. Oh, but oh no! Clayhax! Clayhax! The fall from grace is so extreme. Shadow and I Love Shell now in a dead heat. Clayhax we've completely forgotten about Clayhax. Clayhax doesn't matter to us at all anymore. Around the loop-de-loop. Another the Clayhax's bane, we call this obstacle. But I Love Shell and Etsy Sec and Shadow are doing just fine. Oh no! Shadow! Too close to the sun, much like Icarus. Etsy Sec, Shadow, and I Love Shell. Tripping at the finish line. And working in logic. Comes out of nowhere. Comes out of nowhere with the victory. My goodness. Oh, man. I am, oh. What a brutal round of marbles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Superpower 7G. Zero Kieran. Oh, I don't think these guys are going to make it. Oh, maybe they are. Oh, Age of Music isn't. But Red Mountain is. Nice. Working in logic. We didn't even see you. Clayhax didn't even make it. He flung, in his shame, He flung himself to his desk, to his death. Clay Hacks. F's in the chat for our poor friend Clay Hacks. Indeed. DNF. DNF, my friends. Oh, I closed it. Okay, well, never mind. All right. So we are Jim here. We see a backups directory as well. We see a test.sh. Let's find out what's happening with test.sh. Oh, this is set UID. Test.sh is both writable by us and is set UID to Jim. Okay, so we can just edit that. We can just be like nano test.sh. Let's do this. Let's do echo. Let's take our reverse shell that we pulled from Hack Tools, the browser extension. Just copy that reverse shell. Let's paste it in here. Now I think we are going to need to put this in double quotes. And the outside in single quotes. I think it'll probably work either way, actually, but this is the way that I prefer to do it. So we'll append to the end of test.sh. Okay, so we put another line of bash in there. Oh, I put 8443. Shit. Is Vi here? Okay, we do have Vi. So we can scroll down. We can remove that. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do that again. But let's do a different port this time. I forgot to change the port. So we'll append to the end of test.sh. We'll listen to catch the reverse shell on 8444. Okay. And now we can execute test.sh. So it's going to do some stuff. And then it should return a reverse shell at the end. It's going to iterate through it 5 times. It's iterating through it 5 times. And it looks like we did catch our reverse shell. Tmux is telling us we have an update. And we do have... Oh, we're dub data again. Why am I dub data? SUID is only for binaries? Oh. It was set UID, but now it's not. Oh, we edited it. Oh, we edited it. We edited it so it's no longer set UID. Like Bash, that's a security mechanism that Bash has. It was set UID. Where did I... Here. It was set UID, but we edited it. Can we just hijack the sleep command? It's possible, but the problem is we could possibly hijack the sleep command, but it's but like echo, for instance, we cannot hijack echo because echo is a built-in bash function. Echo is actually a built-in bash function. So you can't actually hijack echo. And I'm wondering if sleep is the same way. Sleep doesn't have full path. Yeah, I realize that. Neither does Echo, though, and you cannot hijack Echo because they're built-in bash commands. They don't call binaries. So you can't actually hijack those. I'm wondering if I have to revert the box now because this is no longer set UID. But there's a lot of other stuff to look at here. Like, Mbox is not readable by us, but we have this backups folder. Let's look at all other stuff before we, like, revert.
A hunter must hunt.
I am I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Which netcat? So okay, netcat, TAC W3, 192.168.49.214, 18110, old, passwords.back. So we're just doing a quick file transfer. Yeah, they're a fine addition.
A fine addition to my collection.
They'll make a fine addition to our collection. So let's just do Hydra, TAC L, Jim, TAC P, old passwords.back. What's the IP address of this machine again? 192.168.214.195. SH.
A hunter must hunt.
Thanks for all the content. Finale landed a job as security consultant junior. You helped a lot. THX L4Z happy L4Z happy L4Z happy.
I'm super happy to hear that, Astoria Knight. Congratulations. All has Red Draco's in chat for Astoria Knight for finally getting his foot in the door in the security industry. Super happy to make content. I got a new YouTube video coming out soon. We're going to be doing... So, the new YouTube series is going to be... we're not going to continue with the process injection just yet. We will continue with the process injection soon. I've got the code written and everything. I just haven't decided what I exactly want to do with the next video. The next video we're going to do is like an introductory Python series. Like learning... say you want to learn how to program, but you'd like to start learning you'd like to start learning the dark magics. You want to start learning you want to start learning Python through the dark magics. Okay, you want to start you want to learn Python with like a hacker sort of black hat or gray hat, I guess, kind of bend. So I'm going to teach you how to write we're going to start off by writing a simple reverse shell in Python. Basically a Trojan that if you run it on your machine, it will create a simple reverse shell and allow you to execute commands. Something simple like that, okay? Something very, very simple like that. But in subsequent videos, we're going to add things to it slowly. So we're going to make it communicate over HTTP requests, and then we're going to make it encrypted. And then we're going to... for OPSEC purposes, and then we're going to add different functionality to it, like uploading and downloading files, like dumping Chrome passwords, like logging keystrokes, for example, we're just going to add to it slowly over a period of time. When will I upload it? It's in the works right now. My editor has it, so when the editor finishes it, it'll be uploaded. Look, and predictably, Jim's password is in here, so we can just do SSH Jim. Hello, Box. This is William M. Buttlicker. My family built this country, by the way. Okay, here we go. We're here. Okay, we are now Jim. Let's do sudo tac L first. We may not run sudo. Okay, but we are Jim. Let's look at Mbox. Not a directory. Oh, I thought it was a directory. Mbox. Okay. It looks like they're just simple mails. Your YouTube videos is members only because I only see your stream videos there. No, it's not. The videos are up there. There are a few YouTube videos that are Patreon only. Those videos are restricted to Patreon members, but there are YouTube videos on my channel that are not stream VODs. Mostly, it's largely stream VODs, but like for example, I have a Win32. A Win32 introduction doing some process injection with NIM that is available to all of you. How to hack like a ghost? Okay, first of all, if the title is How to Hack Like a Ghost, how good do you think the information in there is, Classic Tech? Chat, if you saw the title How to Hack Like a Ghost, would you think that information, that there's actually information about like how to hack in there? Or is it maybe somebody, or is it maybe somebody just trying to sound cool? It sounds like somebody just trying to sound cool. Honestly, I haven't read it, but based on the title, I would say that sounds like something people would say to sound cool, rather than actually important information. Books that I would recommend are the Red Team Field Manual is real good. It's outdated methods. Okay, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. When is 2 coming? That's going to be coming after the Python video. So the first Python video will be covering how to write a simple reverse shell in Python. We're building a foundation, and then we're going to build on that foundation. I'll teach you Python through like writing your own Trojan, I suppose. Yeah, I watched the NIM video. They're cool, but way too advanced. Yeah, that's kind of the feedback I got. It's hard to break that stuff down too much. I tried my best to break it down as much as possible. Hopefully you got something interesting out of it. The Python video hopefully will be for people who are like complete beginners at programming, and are trying to like want to learn how to program like from the perspective of a hacker. Okay, I don't know. This Mbox might be something, but it probably isn't. Doesn't look like anything there. We've got local.txt. I guess let's just look in the other ones. Let's look in Sam. Nothing in Sam's. Let's look at the groups. Just in the gym group. Let's find tech user, gym. Let's see what files there are owned by gym. We have var mail gym, which I guess I could have expected from the message box. Let's view Jim's mail here.
A fine addition to my collection.
It's a little silly. Okay. It's a little silly. It's a little silly. We'll allow it. Okay, Sue Charles. And now we are Charles. Okay. Sudo tech L. We can run teehee as root. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but teehee is not a normal Linux binary. Owned by root. Executable by us. Okay, let's find out what this is. We got, it's an elf. So let's do strings. find out what we're dealing with here. I bet it's bash. It seems like it is a Linux binary of some kind. Maybe it is bash. No, it can't be, because this is not. It's not bash. It's a copy of T. Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it? So if it's T, that would make sense, because it's talking about outputting to files, and that's what T does. Yeah. Why is my box lagging today? It's very strange. Let's just see if this looks the same. It does. So it is T. So let's go over to GTF opens. T, file write, set UID, and sudo. If the binary is allowed to run as a super user, it does not drop the elevated permissions and may be used to access the file system, escalate, or maintain privileged access. TTAC A. Append. So it's just writing to a file. Okay, so we can do the same thing as we did on the previous. We can do the same thing we did on the previous box. Forgot it's 8 character maximum. Okay. Okay, so we're going to write to pass WD here. And instead of the X. So what's this X mean, chat? What does this X mean? Another poll on if we brick the box? Sure. Sure, we'll do a poll if we brick the box. On if we brick the box. Yeah, so the X means that the password is in shadow. But you can actually remove that X and replace it with a password. Or a password hash. We'll put this in quotes. That in quotes. Okay. We'll do... TAC A. Oh, it's echo data first. So we're going to echo this. Okay. Then we're going to pipe that into sudo user bin tee etsy pass wd. Okay, let's do a poll. What's the fancy console theme? It is cool retro term. Down here at the bottom. CRT. Okay, let me load up my Twitch dashboard really quickly. Oh, we also do need to change the we do need to change this. We'll just make it. That's fine. The rest is fine. Different username. Okay, let's do prediction. All right, 1 minute. Okay. Will it brick the box? Last time we bricked the box with editing past WD. Will we brick it this time? Should we rename the user? I already did. Get your votes in. I guess we should probably change the group, huh? I mean, I think the group can just be root. It just needs to be UID 0, okay? It just needs to be UID 0. Missing TAC A? Oh, I am missing TAC A. Thank you! Oh, the yeses on Suicide Watch. The yeses. The yeses on Suicide Watch. All right, I'll run it. I'll change it. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. It would be very funny. All right. I guess if we're gonna do this, it has to be a rule that I can't change the command after it's been written out. Okay. Box is bricked, everybody. Good work. Good work, we did it. We bricked the box. Jesus. I forgot the TAC A. I forgot the TAC A. All right. All right. Okay. Wait, I played it fair. Let no one say I didn't play it fair. We can we can unbrick it enough to finish the box if we just do this. We can unbrick it enough to finish the box if we just do this. Okay, whoops, never mind. I guess not. It looks like it may be dead, folks. He's dead, Jim. Okay, we may have killed it. We knew it. I knew it was gonna do this. Okay. All right, hang on. Let's see if it'll allow us to SSH in. I suspect not, but we can try it. Yeah, it can't. Because there is no root user anymore. Well, damn, I guess we have to reset the box. Alright, let's reset it. Let's just reset. Yeah, the SSH service is running as... Yeah, it's not running as root anymore. There is no root. We've bricked... The box is bricked. And I knew it would do it. The box is bricked.
What are you doing, step bro?
I saw the TAC A, and then everyone flipped out. You asked for this, chat. Chat was literally like... So here's what actually happened here. Oh, I have to add... I realized, oh, I need to add the TAC A. Otherwise, it's definitely going to brick the box. And then everyone in chat started molding. The only people who are molding here, Esloveni, is you. You are the... Chat started molding about impropriety.
What are you doing, step bro?
You insisted. Chat insisted that we brick this box. I'm reverting it, okay? I'm reverting the box. Are you people happy? I'm reverting it. I bet my points so that I can redeem what are you doing, Step Bro? I almost wanted to just follow through with it and force you guys to just follow through with the prediction and like follow through with it, and like the one guy who bet that the box wouldn't be bricked would get like 300,000 points. I almost wanted to do that just to be an agent of chaos, okay? The Fonzie, Corazon, Bolter Vi, Platinum, Ricky BGS, thank you for the follows. Shallow, thank you for the follow. Zero Kieran bringing Age of Music into the cult. Welcome, Age of Music. Thank you, Zero Kieran. I appreciate it. Shin Ryzen bringing La Dry Potato into the cult as well. Welcome, La Dry Potato. And Socksnet with the first time indoctrination into the cult. Welcome, my friend, to the All Has Red team. Astoria Knight bringing for the 3 months. I'm glad you got your job. Well done. Lil Didi with the 69. Nice. Tiggle bitties. All right, we're waiting for the box to rejoin. Went all in as well. Yeah, that definitely was a safe bet when you saw that I'd forgotten a key part of the command. My mistake. All right, can we access it now? Okay. Box is running again. Let's connect to the box. Can you give a quick follow-up? I just joined. This box has been pretty wacky. We find a simple login right here, admin, and we brute forced it, and the password is happy, Happy, and it looks like it's redirecting us weirdly. Maybe it's cached. Or did I put admin in happy? Okay, there we go. And we see that we can execute some preset commands here. But we can simply... if you look at the... shit. Okay, if you look at the actual commands here, it says it just hardcodes it just sends the command in a post request. So you can just change this and execute arbitrary commands. Once we got on the box, we found a list of passwords that we used to brute force Jim's password. But unfortunately, I don't remember what it was. Let's just get back on the box. We'll do it all. We'll run through it all again real quick. We'll send this to repeater. Who am I? Okay, so we now have a reverse shell. From here, we CD Jim. CD backups. There's a couple of things in here that are interesting, but the one that worked for us was backups, where he has old passwords.back in here. We downloaded this to our machine. So it's right here, old passwords.back. This looks like just Rock U. It might just be Rock U, or it's a list of common passwords. And then we can Hydra, TAC L Gym, TAC P, old passwords.back, the IP address 192. Oh, whoops. Forgot I copied the reverse shell. SSH, and we'll just give that a second to run. Why don't you just SSH with Jim? Because I forgot what the password was. I didn't write it down in my notes because I'm a very excellent note taker. Sepade, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Yididi, thank you for the follow as well. Cthulhu Font to the both of you. All right, we're waiting for Hydra to run. This does work. It's just taking a minute. You may have Charles's password still in turn. I closed all of the tabs because I'm an idiot. How did your combo with CrowdStrike go? They turned me down. It happens. Hey, you get rejected sometimes, kids. For one reason or another, they rejected me. Who knows why? I did kind of fumble. In the interview on something I shouldn't have fumbled on. It's a stupid thing. It's a very, very stupid thing. And they asked me about. We were talking about phishing. And they asked me about what payload types, and I said, well, the new hotness is link files and ISO files, and so they asked about that stuff, and I know individually why link files are used for phishing payloads, and I know why ISO files are used, but a friend had showed me his cool tool recently that uses both of them at once. And I got wrapped around the axle for no reason, trying to remember how his tool worked. And I think it came off like I did not know how link files and ISO files worked, which probably looked stupid. The rest of the interview went fine. Like, they asked me about Windows API, that went okay. That went just fine. They asked me about, malware, process injection, that kind of stuff. I killed all that stuff. I did great. Other than that, I feel like. But who knows? They might have just been looking for somebody to move internally or something. Maybe I wasn't a strong consideration for other reasons. Who knows? The only part of the interview I felt like I failed was I felt like I just fumbled on was the ISO thing, which is dumb. I should have just explained why link files are used and why ISO files are used separately, and not tried to remember how this one tool worked just off the top of my head. But a friend had just showed it to me, and I was interested in it, and I just started trying. My brain just went to that.
A hunter must hunt.
Can you explain to us? Yeah, I can. So we'll start with link files. Link files are shortcut files. If you have a shortcut on your desktop, chances are it's just a shortcut to that to the actual executable, which is probably in program files. Or in the case of like Teams or OneDrive, it's located in the app data folder somewhere. But the thing about the shortcut files is you could specify command line arguments in the shortcut file. So let's find one. How about this Sonic Mania one? Oh, that's a URL. That's not going to work. We can look at maybe Obsidian. One of these desktop shortcuts has got to be. Here you go. So here, have a look. This is just Obsidian on my desktop. Obsidian's shortcut on my desktop. You see the target here? This icon can be fucking anything. Like, you can make this icon literally anything, and you can name the shortcut literally anything. And this target is just command line. You can add additional options at the end here, Like, you could just make this PowerShell.exe, for instance. You could make this a shortcut to PowerShell.exe. The shortcut would look the same, but it would execute PowerShell with specific command line arguments. Does that make sense? So people have been using that as a... and obviously I understand this. Like, I knew it going into the interview. I just, for no reason, I was nervous. I was really excited about to be considered by CrowdStrike, so I was super nervous. Hey, the cult leader fumbles sometimes too, okay? So they point to other malicious files? Yeah. I mean, they point to other files that can be used to execute arbitrary code. So you can just put in a PowerShell one-liner here. You can just put a PowerShell one-liner here. The ISO is more difficult to explain. So if you double-click on an ISO file, what happens? Does anybody know what happens if you double-click on an ISO file? Phishing with a link file, isn't that obvious? You would think, but to people who are not computer savvy, no, it is not. Yeah, it mounts it. Good, it mounts it. So if you double-click on an ISO file, I'm not going to show this, but if you double-click on an ISO, I don't have an ISO file present. It will mount the file system. Actually, maybe I do. Hang on a second. I have one in here. I have some old Kali ISOs. Maybe this Parrot one. Okay, so let me show you what happens if you double-click on an ISO file. Eject. Okay. Let's open up File Explorer. Let's open up this. Okay. Open up ISOs, and we can look at this Parrot ISO. You see this ISO right here? See this ISO? If you double-click on this and you click open, it mounts it and it opens it up like it's a file system. So the ISO is a file system and it will mount it. And you can go through. These are all the files. This is the bootloader. This is the this is Parrot's ISO for the Parrot OS. But you can make malicious ISOs and have malicious executables in here to click on. And ISOs just happen to be less scrutinized. Sending a .iso file is less scrutinized than sending a .exe. Does that make sense? It's basically another way of sending a .zip, a malicious .zip or something. It can also auto-exec. Yeah, it can. It can also put... The tool I was thinking of puts a link file in here that does a DLL sideload into a legitimate process. I looked it up after the stream, after the interview, obviously. Yeah. But no one will run ISO 2 sus? You would think that, but they're the new hotness. ISO can auto-exec. I'm not sure how you would auto-exec with it. I don't actually know that much. I don't know if an ISO can auto-exec. I suspect not. It just mounts the file system. I think they would have to be something in here to click on. But somebody said it would auto-exec. I think so. Oh, Classic Tech isn't sure either. So I think it's just mounts the disk and there's something malicious in here. The way that I've used it on real assessments is I just put something malicious in here with an icon that looks legitimate. But the tool I was thinking of puts a link file in here that they click on, and it basically has some other files present to do a DLL sideload into a legitimate process. In the case of the tool, it uses OneDrive. So does that make sense? So it uses both ISO and link files together and DLL sideloading to get into to execute malicious code in a legitimate process. Does that make sense? Use Process Monitor to find out. It's not executing anything. It just mounts it. I just showed you. It just mounts it. Auto runs these days tend to be turned off by default because they've been used by malicious USBs so often. Theoretically, I think maybe you could. Since if auto run was turned on, I think maybe it would work. I think maybe. I don't know for sure though. I don't know for sure. I've never used it that way. Auto runs are suspicious. They're highly scrutinized. So as a red teamer, that's just not a valid vector
How
for me.
did we get on this topic? I am late here, lol.
Someone asked how my CrowdStrike interview went, and I explained that I fumbled part of the interview, and I was explaining these things because people asked. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, let's do... we were also waiting for this to run. It looks like we did finally get our... Sorry about that little segue. I apologize. I just felt like... I feel like it helps for me to tell you guys, hey, the interview just didn't go... I feel like it helps you guys just to be told, hey, the interview didn't go as well as it could have. It happens. It happens, fellas. It happens. For whatever reason, they turned me down, which is a shame, but, you know, it could have been for many other reasons as well. You get rejected sometimes. So if you check var mail here, there's just a password from Charles. Right here. So we can sue Charles. Okay, and then Charles, if you run sudo tac l, can run user bin teehee, and we did a little bit of investigation on this, and it's just t. It's just a copy of the t binary. So we can do echo. Make the password Cthulhu. So we'll get an encrypted password here. Okay. And then we will echo tac n. Let me just copy the root line. And then we have to put the password in where this X is. It's not a shame. It would have been a shame not to try. Oh, that's nice of you to say. It's fine. I get rejected just like the rest of you guys. Okay, so this is just doing the tac A, so this should work. Hopefully I didn't brick the box again. I didn't. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have added the tac N at the end. I think it should work anyways. Okay, we're root. And there we go. Any questions about any of that, chat? FBI, open up! The FBI is after me again, chat. They're coming for me. Okay, we did it. Good work, team. Quite easy? Yeah, it's quite easy today. I didn't intend it to be that easy. We didn't need to do a box that was that simple, but we had good time with it. Hate handles. 5 new cult initiates. Ginja Ninja Sig 00X. OO Twix. OO Twix. OO Twix, the Noxel. And Loki Odin. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to the All Eyes Red Team. Hate handles with the 69. Nice, Tiggle Biddies. Lawrence Legault, Be Up Repa, and Bab. Thank you for the follow. They've been knocking on my door too for some reason. I would recommend looking into that and finding out why they're doing that. What is the meaning of Cthulhu? Cthulhu is, Google it. Cthulhu is a vast eldritch entity slumbering at the bottom of the Pacific. He's also my mascot. All right, friends. Let's do a little AMA. Let's do a little AMA and talk. Are these exam potential boxes for OSCP? No, these are not going to be on the exam. Any retired boxes? In Proving Grounds practice, there are machines that have been retired from the exam. In fact, someone reached out to me recently and to tell me about a box that he did, and I said, wait a minute, that box sounds familiar. And I asked a few questions, and it turns out that the Proving Grounds practice box he was doing was actually on my exam, my OSCP exam that I took back in 2017. So, like, the Proving Grounds practice actually does have old exam boxes. I want to know if mine are. Yeah, I'd love to know if Look Around You was on there. Look Around You was one of my boxes. And I feel fine saying that, because even if OffSec is in the chat, because, again, it was so long ago that I imagine they had to have rotated the box by now. But that box was a pain in the ass. It wouldn't have been as a pain in the ass to me today, but it was when I took my OSCP exam, that's for sure. You should brick boxes at the end more often, because speeding through and giving a fast, or explaining thoroughly everything really helps. I'm glad that helps. I'm glad that helps, my friends. How much more do I need to know to actually participate in CTFs? Just start now. Just start now. You're never going to feel like... If you feel like there's going to be a magical time when you finally feel like you can participate in CTFs, that you finally know enough now, it's never going to happen, my dude. And I'm just going to clarify it for you right now. It's never going to happen. You need to get to a... You just need to get to a... You need to be confident in yourself. You just got to start. Like, just start. That's all there is. Just start. Just start it. That's it. Did you finish that OpenOffice macro box? No, I didn't. I didn't do any of it off stream, honestly. I don't feel like that box is terribly useful. Like, was it useful to you guys? Like, real talk. Was it useful to you guys to see me just sending emails and, like, mysteriously not getting anything back the whole time? Was that useful to you guys? Like, I don't know what the issue was. Like, we did research on OpenOffice macros, and the OpenOffice macros seem to be working on my machine. But I don't know what was going wrong on the target. It was not executing. I don't know why. I still don't know why. I don't feel like it was terribly useful. Like, just watching me suffer is not necessarily good content. You want to watch me suffer, but you want to learn something at the same time. I don't feel like we were learning anything. I don't feel like we were learning anything. I feel like either we were running into some issues with the box, or, I don't know, there was something about OpenOffice I just didn't understand, maybe? We couldn't even get a ping to work. It wouldn't even ping us. Like, it wouldn't even ping us. Like, our own machine, the OpenOffice macros seemed to be working really, really, really weirdly. Like, even on my own machine. Like, it seemed like they were executing, but we weren't actually receiving pings for some reason. It was very strange. I heard that it was necessary to use shelter to hide command injection in a native binary like plink. I mean, you certainly can do that. PowerShell, I think it was saying it was using PowerShell invoke web. It was using PowerShell constrained language mode, which I decided to get around by just by running a nim executable that by creating a custom nim executable, but it would not even download it. We couldn't even get it to download the executable with certutil. We were downloading the executable with certutil, but I couldn't even get it to download. No part of our payload was executing, and I don't know why. Are you going to do more CTFs? Not today. Today we're done with the boxes. I'm just going to... It's in the kind of that awkward period where if I start another box, the stream's going to go way long. And if I end a box, the stream ends up ending a little earlier. I'm okay with the stream ending a little earlier today. Oh, we can do marbles. We can do marbles really quickly. Let's do marbles. Today, I think having the stream end a little bit early is okay with me because it gives me more time to... I have to get some work done anyways. Work never ends, my dudes. Yeah, that macro box is weird. I don't know if it was buggy or if I was messing it up. I genuinely don't know. But the point is, I don't feel like it was terribly valuable for you guys. Wait, which one is this one? Okay. Wasabi, Magic, and Nicola, thank you for the follow. We'll do more CTFs on Tuesday. I think we're going to continue with the Reef. We're going to continue the Reef network on Tuesday. For Newbie Tuesday. All right, let's pick a random one. Bongo Boogie. This is one of the lowest rated. Let's pick one of the higher rated ones. Oh, Spooks. We're almost into Spooktober. How ready are you guys for Spooktober? Okay, I regret. We're just doing boring laps? Okay, well, I guess we're doing laps. Why did I trust the viewers? Do you know any code ossification? Code, you mean like making code into bone? No, I think you mean obfuscation. Code ossification would be turning your code into bone. I'm quite sure that you don't want to do that. Obfuscation. If you have there are some code obfuscators online that will be helpful to you. Like especially for like, there are code obfuscators online that I've found useful in the past. Particularly, there's Python automated codex obfuscation and C# automated code obfuscation. That's all useful. Yeah, we're going to do some laps. We're going to dump the admin passwords. All right, let's get it going. Hey, Katja. Good to see you. How are you? I'm doing okay. Can't complain. All right, it begins. It begins. The race has begun. Just a guy taking a slow start, but he takes that turn well and gains some ground. Thy Cyrix and Idiomentary with a very minor lead over the rest of the pack. Idiomentary seems like he's getting some nice... Oh, but he comes to the outside on the turn. I feel like a NASCAR announcer. Otodus just getting up to his stride. Don't you worry about him. He's going to get going. Ginja Ninja, high performer today. Quite a high performer today. The D2. Oh, my God. They're taking... Oh, my God. Helen of Tor is also moving up the field. Moving up the field here. The D2 has a very minor lead, but Helen of Tor coming up fast. And Helen of Tor is with a strong lead now. My goodness. My goodness. Cruising. Help, they are chasing me. Oh, no. Helen, but... Oh, my God. They're vying. Oh, but Helen takes the turn very nicely. Butt Stab bringing up the rear, as is tradition. Butt Stab, where were you with Uranus earlier? I expected you to be the first at Uranus. Oh my God, Thy Cyrix? Is this the final lap? This is the final lap. The D2 with a winner by a nose. By a nose, the D2. Very nice. Very, very nice. Nefarious with the 10 months. Welcome back, my friend. All right, friends. Let's find someone to raid. A little bit shorter of a stream today. I apologize for that. We'll be back on Tuesday doing Reef, doing more of the Reef network, and hopefully making Sliver work properly this time. Let's go ahead and raid the Labda. Bring him some glad tidings. He once talked about signature contracts and how you can create malicious ones. He wanted to create a stream about is it still relevant or not. It's absolutely still relevant. I just have so many things. I decided to start working on the CTF about then. And so there's just too many, like there's so many things that I just lost track of it. I still want to do it. It's just I have so many things I want to do and I'm not sure which should be the priority yet. All right, we're going to raid the Labda. So bring him the dread tidings of Glad Cthulhu. All right. It's almost Spooktober, so it's almost our month coming up here. Month of spooks. Prepare yourself. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys will tune in again on Tuesday for more Reef. Go to bed tonight knowing a little bit more than you did yesterday. See you guys again when the stars are right. Have a good night, day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Stay safe. Love all of you guys.